You are welcome back to my channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel before we go. Now, I have come back with another interesting tutorial on how to sharpen clipper blade. Can you see? This is upper blade. This is the inner surface of the bottom blade, inner surface of the upper blade. Can you see it now? This is the back. This is the back of the GTS clipper blade. This is the back of the upper blade of a GTS clipper blade. Now, I used to say it always. Before a professional barber or a learner can be able to sharpen the inner surfaces of this clipper blade perfectly, these inner surfaces perfectly, correctly, technically, logically, okay. This thing has to do with process. Yeah, in sharpening of the clipper blade, it is step by step in sharpening, which I've been doing tutorials since all these days, and the subscribers, my followers, have been achieving very great on it. Now, before the clipper blade can be sharpened correctly, everything depends on the surface of the stone. Yeah, it is not very easy to sharpen clipper blade perfectly, correctly, technically, logically, professionally, okay. Everything deal with sense, with techniques, logics, which I have used to explain almost every day by day. Now, I've been doing a lot of tutorial on how to sharpen different type of hard clipper blades and soft clipper blades. You have been watching the tutorial since, and I think we have been achieving from there. I'm also producing it, is also achieving from the tutorials. Now, as a professional, as a learner, you want to know how to sharpen the clipper blade very well. You want to know in and out of sharpening clipper blade professionally, logically, so that when you handle this stone, when you have super hard manual sharpening stone, you handle it, you can be able to use it perfectly, correctly, logically, technically, correctly, professionally, okay, without error, without doing any mistake in sharpening of the clipper blades, the upper and the down blades. Can you see it now? So this thing deal with process, and we have to follow the processes according to the way we have to follow it. If you are not careful enough, you do not follow the step properly, you might not be able to result into what you are expecting to achieve. Yeah, you sharpen the clipper blade, at times the whole mouth may not work. This whole mouth here may not work. And at times you sharpen the clipper blade. When you divide the blade into two like this, you divide it into two. One side will be working, the other side might not be working. And at times when you divide the clipper blade into three, from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, you now divide it into three parts. This side may be working, while these two sides may not be working. These two sides may be working, only this side may not be working. These two sides might be working, this side might not be working. This side might be working from here to here, these two sides might not be working. Try to follow me accordingly. And the inner side, this center might be working, this side might not be working. And this side might be working, this side might be working, whereby the center might not be working at all. So all these things, we get different type of sharpening clipper errors. Yeah, clipper blades. When you sharpen the different type of clipper blade, if you are not a professional, you are a learner. Even at times a professional, you sometimes error do come. That when you test the clipper blade you have sharpened, this kind of error may happen. You have series. Even at times only this side, this corner, and this corner may be working. This total large area, the center may not be working. At times this center might be working, this large center, whereby the corner may not be working, this corner may not be working. So this different type of error can occur when you are sharpening your clipper blade on the super hard manual sharpening stone. Yeah, now we have started the tutorial now on how to study the inner surface of the clipper blades. a tutorial on how to sharpen the surfaces of the super hard manual sharpening stone. Can you see? So I've started this one in episode and I've started this one in episode 2. So when you subscribe to my channel, Master Barber's Comedy TV, you subscribe into it, you can be able to see all my YouTube videos. That is number 1. Secondly, you can be, when you subscribe finish, then you now press the notification button beside the subscribe. It will now change into 3 bells, one in the down, one center, and one the up. You now press the one at the top, the one at the right, ALL. That is all. You now press that one to be getting my new notification. As soon as I release my video into my YouTube channel, you will be the number 1 to receive the alert to see the video. That is the meaning of that notification. So thank you. Do that now. Subscribe now and press the notification button. Thank you. You are welcome back again. Yeah, as I'm saying, sharpening of the clipper blade deal with sense. Sharpening of the inner surfaces of the clipper blade deal with sense, a very great sense, very great idea. Can you see? These are the inner surfaces. Before you can sharpen clipper blade perfectly, correctly, these inner surfaces here, here, here. Before you can sharpen them correctly, logically, technically, professionally, okay, you must have to know well about the sharpening of the clipper blade very well. You must have to know about sharpening of the clipper blade very well. At times, you might not know how to sharpen the stone. Maybe you buy stone from me, somebody says stone for you, or somebody gave you a good stone that they are finishing the top very well, that can sharpen clipper blade perfectly, correctly, technically, professionally, okay. Somebody now give you, or you buy it, you can use that type of stone to sharpen correctly without you know how to sharpen super hard manual sharpening stone. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You might not be able to know how to sharpen the stone very well or at all. Then somebody now give you a correct stone, or you buy a correct stone from somebody professional. Now you are using it to sharpen your clipper blade. You can do it. But if you want to know how to sharpen stone very well, by being able to sharpen stone very well, after that, then you now learn on how to sharpen clipper blade very well too. The two goes together. If you want to enjoy this work, the two goes together. Some people know how to sharpen, but they don't know how to sharpen the super hard manual sharpening tool. I mean the surfaces like this, the inner surface, they don't know how to sharpen it. Some people know how to sharpen this stone very well. They don't know how to sharpen the clipper blade. And some people know how to sharpen stone, I also know how to sharpen the inner surfaces of the clipper blade. That is 2 in 1. And some people don't know how to sharpen this clipper blade. At the same time, they don't know how to sharpen the inner surfaces of the super hard manual sharpening tool. Can you see? So now, I have started the tutorial. Now. And these are the type of tutorial you're supposed to be looking for in order to achieve, in order to gain much, in order to have the full experience on how to sharpen the inner surfaces of the clipper blades. Any type of clipper blade so far in this world, either for human being or for animals. Yeah, I'm telling you sincerely. So you have to subscribe to this kind of channel. Yeah, this is the type of the channel you can be able to achieve to get exactly the kind of brain you are looking for in sharpening of the inner surfaces of the upper and the bottom clipper blade. In sharpening or fashioning out the sharpening surface. Try to understand it again. In fashioning out the sharpening surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. Can you see it? In fashioning out the sharpening surface, the surface to be sharpened, this inner surface of the upper and the bottom clipper blade on this super hard manual sharpening stone. Yeah. So now the tutorial is being out now. You need to subscribe to the channels. Subscribe. When you subscribe, press the notification button so that you can be able to see my new notifications as soon as I release video into the YouTube channel. You'll be the number 1 to see it now. So today now, our lesson for today is how to sharpen or how to study the inner surface of the, let me pull the blade down. How to study the inner surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. Before you can use this stone to sharpen any clipper blade. This surface, before you can use this surface to sharpen any type of clipper blade, this surface have to be sharpened. This surface have to be fashioned out. The sharpening surface on it have to be fashioned out. And I have in my home studio, I have different type of ways in sharpening the surfaces of this super hard manual sharpening stone. And I design the surfaces in different forms. I design the surface in the different forms depending on the work you want the surface to do for you. Try to understand me. I design surface or surfaces of my super hard manual sharpening stone in different forms. I design it in different forms because we have different type of clipper blades. Some are soft. Out of the soft one, we get different types. Some are hard ones. Out of the hard ones, we get different ones. Then how to correct the errors in clipper blades. When somebody sharpen the clipper blade in the wrong way, it's now brought to you to resharpen it, to put it in the normal position, to resharpen it professionally. So you design different type of surfaces to make your work easier for you to do, because there are some blades that you need to chop them very well before you can achieve your aim. You design the surfaces for it. There are some blades that you just chop a little, then you meet up to your standard of what you are looking for. You know the way to design the surface, and you can at the same time you can design the surface in a way to be able to do all type of works. That is what they call a professional in sharpening of the super hard manual sharpening stone. You're supposed to know the way to gauge. So you cannot just be sharpening clipper blade anyhow. You cannot. So as for what I'm saying now, you cannot just be sharpening stone anyhow. Yeah, you're supposed to know how to test the surface. When you know how to test the inner surface or inner surfaces of the super hard manual sharpening stone, you can be able to know where the fault is. You're supposed to know how to test. That testing is the number one process. After you clean your stone very well, you clean it, then you're supposed to know how to test it. How to test for this inner surface, whether this inner surface is good to sharpen the clipper blade very well, correctly, logically, technically, professionally, okay. So if you do not know how to test the inner surface and you are using the stone to sharpen, it might be giving you errors all the time. Then it will now make the work to tire you. You won't be feeling happy to be practicing from time to time. But when you know how to test for the inner surface, you know how to test for the inner surface very well. You know how to gauge you know how to place your tools on the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone to test. When you know how to test properly, you can be able to know where the fault is or where the faults are, the problems are. When you can know how to test and you know where the problem is now, you can be able to know the way to tackle that problem. Anywhere there is problem, you will know that the problem is here. Yeah, you can be able to tell. When you don't know how to tell, it's a big problem in sharpening of the stone. If I even serve in sharpening of the clipper blade, these ones in sharpening it, the up and down clipper blade, if you don't know how to test for the inner surface of the stone very well, it is a big problem. Now we have entered into the tutorial. I've started the tutorial now. Many people are calling me from different parts of the country, all over the world, different countries. Different barbers are calling me. Yeah, different proprietors are calling me. Yeah, asking me to be producing better videos that will be useful for them. You know, I've stopped for a while before. Now I've come back and I'm ready to assist you. And some people are still calling me. The type of films I'm producing is too long. It's too long. They don't have money to buy data. I cannot be buying data for you. I go a lot of stress before I produce all these things. Before you can be fashioning different type of videos out, valuable videos. The videos that barbers, professional stylists watch, professional barber engineer watch, that will give them, they will benefit from the video. It's not easy. So as you are going a lot of stress to buy data, and at the same time I'm going through a lot of stress to buy data too and to design my videos. Yeah, to shoot video is not easy. The time I'm supposed to be resting, I now be fashioning out videos. Can you see? I too am a busy man in my own work. So to be producing video, for if everybody producing video on YouTube, it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. That is why I'm saying the stage we are now, I'm producing my videos for the interested people. Yeah, interested barbers, interested stylists, interested proprietor, people that really devoted their time in becoming a real professional master in sharpening of the super hard manner sharpening stone, in using of the super hard manner sharpening stone to sharpen the clipper blade professionally, logically, technically, okay, and be able to sharpen their own clipper blade as private, to be able to do for the other people as commercial. Can you see it? So when you watch this kind of tutorial now, you are going to gain from there, and you have started. So I don't want people to be calling me, be complaining. I don't want it. So when you want to learn, even you want some film of 2 minutes, you can gain from there. I'm not saying you cannot gain, but you cannot gain much. Try to watch correct video that will be able to give you better brain you want in this barbing industry. Yeah, can you see this too now? We are going to study. We are going to gauge the inner surface. We are going to gauge it. This is our pointer. Can you see it? This is a broom. Broom is useful for us in sharpening of the inner surface or engaging the inner surface of the super hard manner sharpening stone. I call it pointer. This is our pointer. Can you see it? Let me drop it down. This is a gauge. This is gauge. This is gauge. Can you see it? This is transfer. It's graduated. Can you see the way it is graduated? Yeah. Then what do you really want in this gauge is this edge. The straightness of this edge. Can you see it? How straight it is. It is useful for us in using to gauge, to measure, to really show us the good part in the inner surface of the super hard manner sharpening stone, the good ones in the inner surface of the super hard manner sharpening stone. If you want to sharpen it or if you want to gauge it, yeah. So this gauge now is useful for us to gauge the top surface of our hard super hard manner sharpening stone. Can you see? This is the top surface. See what I've designed that now on the ground. Can you see this diagram? I think you see the lines there. How I'll follow the gauge. Can you see it? Now we will test it in this way. By the center here first. Let us test how it is. Yeah, let us test. Watch it carefully. Then here, if you watch carefully, there is space by the edge, by the two sides, there is space there. But by the center, there's no space. Then when you gauge here, and you see it like this, and you see it, there's no space there. Then we'll gauge here to the edge here. Likewise, the same thing. We have space by the corners, by the two corners. Yeah, let us turn the stone. Let us gauge here. We have gauged the center. Let us gauge here. And you see it, no space. Yeah, there is space. by one side is closed, the other side is open. Yeah. Then one would gauge for the long side here like this. Can you see it? You check it like this. Can you see the corner here? There is space. Look at the center. Yeah. Can you see it now? There's little space by the corner here too. Then when we put it by here, watch by here like this. Let us watch. See the space by the edge. The center is closed. There are little space by the right hand side. Then when we put it here, can you see it there? There's space by the side. There's space by the side too. Then when we gauge it adjacent like this, let us watch. There's space by the edge here. Then there's space by the edge here too. Let us cross the other adjacent. We have done for here. Let us do for here too. Can you see there is space? There is space too. Then we have done for the center here. Let us test the center. Can you see here? There's a little space by the corner here, a little space by the corner here. Can you see it now? So that is how to gauge. That is how to gauge the inner surface. Then through the diagram now, I will now show you in the diagram and see the way our gauge has, what our gauge has given us. I will show you in the diagram. Yeah. Yeah, can you see now? This is the inner surface of the super hard manual shaping stone. Can you see it here like this? This is the inner surface. Yeah. If you watch carefully, this is number one line I tested. This is number one line across the center in the long side of it. Can you see? When I tested here, there is space in between here and here. Try to watch carefully. There is space in between here. Then this side too, there is space. Come like this in between here. Then this center now, I tested it. This center from here to here, there's no space in between. Then when we tested here, from here to here, there's no space in between. When I tested from here to here, there's no space in between. Can you see it? So when I tested here, from here to here, there's no space in between. Oh no, there's little space here, little space here, little space here. When I tested here, there's little space here, little space here. Can you see it? So when I tested from here, this adjacent from here to here, there is space in between here, reach here like this. There is space. Then here there is space. For here to here, there is space in between here. So here there is space again. Can you see it? Then when you watch across like this, so far from here to here, there's no space. From here to here, there's no space. From here to here, there's no space. Yeah, if you now test from here adjacent to this side, which means there will be no space there. This top, this side like this, see the way where I'm trying to shade out now, this square form is flattening. Whereas from here to here, which means let us watch it from here to here like this, slope down. Then try to watch carefully from here to here like this in the other side, slope down. Can you see the direction? Then from here, when you watch carefully to here, slope down too. Can you see? Then from here, reach here, this side to slope down. You see where my arrow falls to? You see this arrow? So this now, the top of this inner surface of this super hard manual sharpening stone now, the reading that gives us now, it is only this center that is flattening. It is only this center that is flattening. Can you see it? This center, this square form is flattening. For a professional somebody, you can use this flattening to sharpen your stone very well. You can use it to achieve your correct sharpening, this center area. Yeah. So can you see now? The study of the inner surface of super hard manual sharpening stone is logical. It's technical. Yeah, that is why I'm saying to study the inner surface is number one thing. Not just to rush in sharpening of the super hard manual sharpening stone. If you rush in sharpening of the surface and you did not understand the inner surface study, how to study the inner surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone, you find it very difficult to get it right. You find it very, very difficult. The stone is very, very strong. It's not a soft stone. You can just brush anyhow, you achieve your aim. I'm telling you, at times it might take you a week to achieve exactly what you want. At times it might take you like 3 weeks, even a month, if care is not taken, to achieve exactly the type of surface, the inner surface you want to achieve. That is why I'm saying the study of the super hard manual sharpening stone is step by step. But people are rushing just to know how to sharpen it immediately with immediate effect. Just now they buy the stone, they will be able to sharpen it. It's not like that. If you want to hear the correct truth from my own mouth, I'm not doing a video under 2, 3, 5 minutes. You have watched it all and understand. No, you cannot understand stone very well in that way. I'm telling you. Can you see the way I've started now? You yourself assume. You yourself just think about it. Think about it, sir. No need to deceive ourselves. Think about it. See where we have started now. See where we have started now. Yeah. See all what I'm trying to fashion out for you. Am I telling lie from all what I'm saying? This one is practical truth. Yeah, this one is practical truth. Can you see it? This one is practical truth. Can you see this is the stone. This is the shape of the stone, the inner surface of it, the top surface. Can you see it? See all this line are through. These are the places I have used this gauge to work. This gauge to work. Those are the lines I have followed on the super hard manual sharpening stone. Can you see it? Can you see it? This is the top surface. Can you see it? Top surface view. Yeah, can you see it now? Can you see it? So we have gauged the top now. We have gauged the top from the center here, this side. Let me use the pointer so that the barrow will not scatter everything. Can you see? We have gauged from the center here. The center, we have read it out. This center, which means this center. This center like this. Can you see it? We have gauged it. Then we have gauged across like this. Can you see it across? We have gauged across like this. Can you see it? And this across now, see this place, this place. See, this is the center from here, here. Now we have gauged it here. Can you see it? Here, here. Then the same thing here and here. We have gauged it. Can you see it? Then we have gauged diagonal. I mean the adjacent side. Can you see it? Like this one. Like this one. We have gauged it here now. We have gauged the other side too. Can you see it? Likewise now, we have gauged this corner. This side. This is the center. This side we gauge it. The other side here we gauge it. You see it here? We gauge the center here. Then this side we gauge it. This side we gauge it. So from this gauging now, see what we have resort into. Can you see it? See exactly how the diagram look like. This is not imagination. If you watch it carefully, this is not imagination. It is what we have gauged that giving us this diagram. That is why I'm saying we have entered into the practical aspect of teaching of stone. How to maintain stone, how to fashion out the sharpening surface on the inner part of the super hard manual sharpening stone, how to make the top flatten. Then when you buy a stone, somebody give you a stone, or you just see stone on the ground, you pick it anyhow, you have gotten the stone. Then how can you test? How you cannot just take it and be using it raw like that, be using it to sharpen your clipper blade. The more you put blade on top, the more it will be spoiling your blades. It will be spoiling your blades. Now you see it. You must have to know how to sharpen clipper blade, how to know how to study the inner surface. Can you see this blade now? The tutorial is coming on this one. If you watch this blade now, watch the angle here. See this angle. This blade is touching here. It's touching here. Those are the two areas it's touching. So the blade is cutting this side a little. It's cutting this side. The center here is not cutting. Somebody brought it for me for tutorial. So after this one now, be expecting tutorial on this one. Can you see? See where it's laced at the back here. See where it's laced at the back here. Then look at the upper one, the inner surface of the upper one. Likewise, the same thing. It touches here. Can you see this corner? It touches here too. Can you see it? So those are the two areas it's touching. The upper and the bottom blade are touching. Can you see the two now? See the two from here to here. From here to here is cutting. From here to here is not cutting. Let me put it there. From here like this. See this one now. See this side now. This space is not cutting here. Somebody brought it to me. He sharpened it by himself. He did not get it right. Then he brought it to me now to use it for tutorial. It's my customer. He tries it. I did not blame him for trying. From continuous practice, from there you become a professional. You become master. Can you see now? So after this one now, I'm going to use this blade. Can you see? It's GTS. This GTS clipper blade, I will use it for tutorial on how to correct error in sharpening of the clipper blade. You watch it carefully. You see the error it has give. Only the two corners are cutting. The right corner, the left corner are cutting. So the center is not cutting here at all. So we are coming back into that one. So that is why I'm saying we have entered into the program. No going back again. We have to know everything fully, step by step. When you say we should rush, you can never achieve anything there. The truth has come out now. You yourself can take your eyes to see. You cannot rush in this type of tutorials. In this type of lesson, you cannot rush. In this type of work, you have to do it step by step. Once you drop one step, it will affect your sharpening. It will affect it. There's no need to talk lies. It will affect it. That is why I'm saying we have to go step by step. So we have studied the inner part now. Can you see it? That is the diagram, the study, inner surface study has given us by using the transcore, our ruler on it, our tool on it. When we have used the tool on it now, see what the diagram has given. It is not mean that just intentionally draw it. This thing is a directive from the tool I use. It is a directive from the tool I use. We are coming to this one now. This top one, I have not talked about this diagram. It's part of this. But I want you to understand this first. When you understand this one, and now goes into this one for you to be able to see how the side of the stone will be. So this one now, when you watch carefully, this is the inner surface. The inner surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. The result of the gauge I have used. The result of the iron ruler I have used on the surface. The result it has given us. Can you see it now? It is practically seen by our eyes. This result now is from the gauge we have done. Can you see? It's from the gauge. It is this gauge that produced or giving us this beautiful result. So without having this gauge in hand, how can you gauge? How can you see this diagram draw correctly? So it is not done by my heart. This directive comes from the gauge here. Can you see it? The transfer. So when we study the inner surface of this one now, let us come into the side view. This is the side view. This is the side view. Can you see it? When you measure this stone from here to here, this is the length from here to here. This is the inner surface, widening area, inner surface. This is the side. Let me show you here. See this one, this is this one. This is this one. Can you see the inner surface of the top surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone? This is the side. Can you see it in this way? This is the side. Can you see it? This is the side of the super hard manual sharpening stone. Let me remove it now. Then watch carefully. We say from here, around from the center here to this side is sloping down. From the center here, around here, like this, is sloping down. It goes down from here. Then from here like this to here, it's very, very flattening. This square place is flattening. This square place, I'm following, this square place is flattening. Then from this edge of the flattening here, down to the right hand part here is sloping to the right hand side. Can you see? If you pour water here now, it will now force from the left hand side towards the right hand side corner. Can you see it? Then when you watch from here to the left hand side here, when you pour water here, you splash water here, now the water will now flow down to the left hand side here. It goes like this, from here down like this. Can you see it? Then when you now pour water between here and here, the water will stay. The water will stay here, will stay on the top. So which means the top is flattening. This top area is flattening. This top is flattening. Very, very flat. Can you see? So when you are a master, you might not be able to use this one very well. When you are a learner, you might not be able to use this surface very, very well. But when you are a professional, you must be able to use this kind of stone, this surface, to be producing valuable, good fire sharpening of the sharpening clipper blade, any different types. When you are a real professional now, you find it very, very easy to use this one, this type of surface. Because let me give you one secret there. When you can sharpen your stone like this, you leave it in that way. You continue using this side, this center. The more there is a way of using it, it will now be spreading little by before you know, before you use it for like 2-3 months now, this flatness will now be spreading a little come to this side. This one will be spreading a little come to this side. Before a year now, you will see that flatness has reached this side from here to here. It cannot be seen by eye ordinarily, but little by little, the way you are using this top, the flatness will be extending. Little by little to be extending, little by little be extending, little by little be extending. Before you know what is going on. But it will say you really face this stone, do not change it. You are using it for all type of the work you are doing. Before 3, 4, 5 months, this flat surface will extend to this side here. Then it will extend here. It will be extending little by little. You won't take your eyes to see, but it will be going gradually by gradually. So before you know what, this space will be increasing in length to this side, to this side. We are coming to that one. It does not mean that all the surface must be flat before you can achieve your correct professional sharpening on the super hard manual sharpening stone. Can you see? But we have to start from this place. If I did not start from here and then we go straight into the sharpening of the surface, you will not understand anything. I tell you sincerely, it will be like magic, as people used to say, master barbers, you are using magic to sharpen. You are using magic for everything. Can you see? It will now look as if I'm using juju or talisman. It is not talisman, it is work of brain. It is work of brain, everybody, my learners, my professionals, my barber, my fellow barber, my fellow proprietors. It is not magic. It is work of brain. This thing deal with techniques, and you have to be perfect in drawing of the diagram. Yeah, either being a hard subject or science subject or commercial student. You must be able to know how to draw diagram. Can you see? I was formerly a science student. That one still helped me a lot because I deal with calculation before in mathematics, additional mathematics. That's why in the olden days. But this thing now helped me a lot in fashioning out all my beautiful tutorials I'm doing in the barbing industry. Can you see? So that is why any knowledge you have is not wasted. Any knowledge you have in the school is not wasted at all. You can apply all this knowledge on the work you are doing now and it will match. I'm telling you sincerely. So this thing is not magic. It's not magic at all. Can you see the way I'm fashioning out the design? It is not drawn by me ordinarily. It was through the control of the gauge of the iron transfer, iron ruler. So I follow it up. The normal process I'm supposed to place it. Now it now gives us this better diagram. Can you see it now? Now this is the inner surface, the top view. Let us go to the side view now. This is the side view. Can you see it? This is the side view which I've just shown you now. Which means, let me show you with the pointer. This is the height from here to here, normal height. This is the normal height from here to here. This is the normal length from here to here. From here to here. But through what this top one has given us now, can you see this one flattening from here to here? Now follow it up like this. Can you see it here? See this thing here from here, straight it up. It's here. Then straight this one up. It's here. Can you see it now? So which means in between here and here, it is here and here. This top is flattening. Can you see it? This top is flattening. So as I was saying, if you watch this my pointer now, look at it like this. This is where the flatness is. Can you see it? So equivalent to here, from here to here on the top surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. This is the side view. This is the side view. Can you see it? So starting from here to here is flattening on the top. Then from here to this corner is sloping down like this. Can you see the arrow I've shown here? The line, the dotted line I've shown here. Can you see it? It does not reach the hub. It's supposed to come, the flattening has to come like this one. So it's here like this. Then when you watch from here to here now, the flatness have to come straight. It doesn't come. It's now slow. Can you see the dotted line here to here? So when you pour water here, it now fall towards the left hand side. When you pour water here, it now fall towards the left hand side. Can you see it now? So this is the side diagram, the side view of this stone now. The inner surface we have drawn now. Can you see it? So this is how to study the inner surface of a super hard manual sharpening stone. Can you see it in that way? So let me turn it again. Yeah, can you see the stone? This is the transfer. That is the transfer. This is our pointer. This is the pointer. Can you see it? So can you see it like that? That is why this is our duster, our rag to clean the super hard manual sharpening stone. Can you see it? Let me put it somewhere here. So that is why I'm trying to tell you, yeah, this film I produced now, let us say the truth. Let us say the truth. This film now is getting to about 45 minutes now. Then, if I should say I should cut this film, cut little part out, and now make this film to become 5 minutes, can you get anything inside? Let us say the truth now. This is the reality I was trying to tell everybody. Anybody that want to gain, you really want to achieve your aim in sharpening of the super hard manual sharpening stone, in sharpening of the super hard or super soft clipper blades, to achieve your aim, you have to follow the tutorial very well. You have to buy data, enough data, so that you can be able to watch the film from A to Z, from watching the film from A to Z, you can be able to really understand what the tutor, what the teacher, what the professional barber teaching the lesson is trying to fashion out for you. And when you watch this film squarely, you really understand the meaning of this video, you can be able to know what you are doing on the stone. When you see a stone now, you handle stone, nobody will teach you where to start. Nobody will teach you where to start. Try to understand what I'm saying. Underline it. There's nobody who will control you where to start from the stone. When you see a new stone now or stone, you know the type of tools to pick. You know where to start your testing. Try to get me right. You know where to start your testing. So I have started in a way, in the easiest form. Yeah, I have started in a way for you to be able to understand very, very well. I have started in a way for you to be praying for me that this is a good tutor, this is a good teacher. I have started for you in a way to be even asking for my bank account. Or God, send your bank account. Tutor, send your bank account. Let me send something for you. I'm telling you sincerely, among the whites, among the black, hardly you can see the tie that follow the way I do my tutorials. That is why, let me repeat it again. Among the black, among the white barbers, barber engineers, hardly you can see a barber following the step I'm using to teach you now. I'm telling you sincerely, no need to talk lies. No need to talk lies. So when you watch the way I fashion out my tutorial, even a dull person, the most dull person in the whole world, when you watch my tutorial, you have to become a professional. Not to talk of you having good sense, having good senses. So as we have started now, if you yourself judge, am I trying to help you barbers to become professional or not? Let us answer the question. Am I trying to help you people and help the fellow barbers in the barbing industry? Anybody find himself in the barbing industry, am I trying to help to make everybody progress, to make all barbers, stylists, proprietors, customers that have their own clippers, people that have interest in buying private clippers? Yeah, am I helping everybody to achieve their aim in sharpening of the clipper blade, number one, in sharpening of the super hard, in surface of the super hard manner surface tool, number two, in becoming a real professional in sharpening of the clipper blade, in sharpening of the super hard manner sharpening tool, in able to understand the real meaning of sharpening? Am I trying to help or not? There's no need to talk lie. Say the answer now. This is the type of tutorials you need. I'm leaving my time to fashion out designs for you in order to make you achieve something better in this barbing field. If you are a barber, don't let me deceive you. If you don't have enough money to be buying new instruments, you will suffer a lot. Even at times when you buy new instrument to use, you want to be buying new clipper every day. When you use clipper for 3 weeks now, the blade is stopped. You have to buy another clipper again. I'm not saying you cannot do it, you can do it. But what I'm trying to say now is the way to maintain your instrument. I'm telling you, you can use only one clipper with extra one blade for complete 10 years if you know how to sharpen your clipper blade very well. You can use two sets of blades for 3 years if you know how to maintain your clippers very well. Not taking your clippers out almost to all these inferior people who don't know how to sharpen. They will just be chopping the inner surface anyhow. The blade that you're supposed to use for 3 years, for good 3, all this type of, this one are real irons. Can you see it? If you know how to sharpen clipper blade very well, this blade can last for you 3 years, 4 years. In your clipper engine, this one can last 4 years. If you know how to sharpen clipper blade very well, you know how to control your tongue. Not to sharp this kind of a clipper blade, original top and bottom clipper blade, just under 3 months now, this one has chopped off. That is one is improper. I'm telling you sincerely, in the barbing industry, it's improper. When you know how to sharpen clipper blade correctly, logically, professionally, technically, okay, this kind of blade, when you handle it, it will be working like new one for complete 3 or 4 years. the force of your machine will cool. It will come down very well to the last stage. When I sharpen clipper blade for myself, I sharpen clipper blade for commercial. They later come back to tell me say the force of my clipper has gone down totally. It's working even past the new one. It is not lies. Try to follow my tutorials very well. When you can sharpen the way I'm sharpening clipper blade, logically, technically, professionally, okay. Now test it on your clipper engine. Run it properly the way you're supposed to run. I will do tutorial on running of the clipper blade after you have sharpened it finished. The way you can run it before you test. I will do a video on that one only. I will produce video on that one before some of my customers are getting confused here. You just sharpen the clipper blade finish, you just put mass of air to test. It will not work. It will not work at all. Until you, after sharpening like this, you give it first treatment, second treatment, third treatment. After the third treatment, you now put your oil. There's a way of applying oil on the clipper teeth for the front and for the left corner, right corner. So when you are able to do all these things finish, you now pack mass of air the way I used to in my own tutorials. The way I used to pack and test. You have taken your eyes to see several times. It's not matter of mouth. Not picking a little. You pick mass of air, plenty mass of air, neat ones. Even rough ones, you use it to cut. Only say the rough one is not good. Use neat ones. So once you are able to know how to treat clipper blade very well, I will do tutorial on that. I must have to do it. I must have to do it. But when you sharpen finish, some people are getting this sharpen correct. Yeah. Some people have know how to sharpen, but you don't know the way how to run the clipper teeth. If you don't know how to run it, the clipper will not cut. That's another error again. That is another big error in the barbing industry. You know how to sharp technically, logically, professionally, okay, but you don't know how to run. It's a big problem. You must know how to run. Some people have learned this sharpening. They can be able to sharpen this clipper blade professionally. Without know how to run it properly, the clipper blade will not work at all. It will not work. So I have to do tutorial on that one. I have to do tutorial. Yeah, I have to bail many people out in that way. Many professional barbers out in that way. Some people have reached the level to become a master, but they don't know how to run the clipper teeth after the sharpening. They will now go back, be spoiling the blade again. The blade that you have sharpened correctly, you don't know how to run it. I will do tutorial on that to assist everybody, all barbers throughout the world, all over the world, complete world. I have to help, I have to assist, to let everybody become a professional. Yeah, this is Master Barbers Hotel. This is Master Barbers. Yeah, we have started, no going back. Yeah, if you want to know how to sharpen clipper blade very well, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I'm saying it. If you want to know how to sharpen clipper blade very well, you want to know much about it, you want to know in and out of sharpening clipper blade, you want to know in and out everything about sharpening of the clipper blade, you must have to subscribe to my channel. If you want to know how to sharpen, how to fashion out the beautiful sharpening surface on the super hard manual sharpening stone, yeah, you must have to subscribe. You must have to subscribe. This one is past to beg you. You have seen the real fact now. You have to subscribe. No need to beg you. No need to even advise. Don't wait on somebody is advising you again. You must have to subscribe. Unless you have subscribed before. If you have not subscribed, once you can be missing all this type of tutorial, you can never become a professional. By subscribing to my channel, by pressing the notification button to be getting my notification all the time I release stream, that is only and the best way. That is the only and the best way you can become a real professional in sharpening of the clipper blade live. Yeah, no need to deceive. This is practical truth. This is practical truth in the barbing industry. We have entered, no going back. I must have to assist all barbers throughout the world. I have promised and I've started. It's now left to you. The more you watch my videos, the more you gain. The more you watch my video, the more you become master. The more you watch my video, the more you have confidence in sharpening of the clipper blades. The more you watch my video, the more you have confidence in sharpening of the super hard manual sharpening stone. The more you watch my video, the more you have confidence in using of your super hard manual sharpening to the surface you are fashion out. The more you watch my video, the more you know how to fashion out the sharpening surface. Yeah, we are going far away. When you know how to sharpen the surface, that is number one. Then you know how to fashion the surface that will sharpen the clipper blade. That is number two. Then you know the way to maintain the sharpening surface on the sharpening stone or on the sharpening surface of what you have designed on the super hard manual sharpening stone again. That is number three. Yeah. Then the way you can make use of this surface faster. That is number four. We are going far away. Even as I'm telling you, it seems we have never started. It seems we have never started. But see the way I've started now. This is going to be